Hey, what's up, Dean? Safe Performance. Got a little something different for you in between working on all the cars and stuff. Other things that we do here are sort of a Cirque du Soleil type of act. Um, like this table here, it'll eventually be like a motorized turntable. Those legs up there, those curvy, wavy legs, those are something that we bent and put together. Ended up not being exactly what he was envisioning and didn't quite work out exactly how we had it in mind. So, a lot of the things we do for him are 100% from scratch. It's basically an idea, and we take it and turn it into whatever it is he wants. And basically, um, those were what he wanted, but they just didn't work out the right way. Um, so this here is something that we're working on for him, and I'm calling it a mini crane. So basically, he brought me a piece, this piece here, two of these, and they were like spotlight pivots, and they have motorized trays on the bottom. So I had Jason sandblast them, get all the powder coating off of them and everything, and then I cut them up because we use this truss here, coupling them all together, and you can go, you see them at a lot of like start finish lines, um, different types of events. They'll have these trusses that'll go way, way, way up in the air. You can see one on the wall back there. There's a long one that I actually built, that one. Um, but you can go, as high as you want. You can get these in cube. We call this a cube because of the way the bolt patterns are on it. Um, so you can get these in like 10 foot, 12 foot, all different lengths and stuff. So these are the ones that we're going to be using. So I cut the frame down. Basically, this is that center section right there. And then this is the outer. Ooh-yah. So it goes like that. Something like that. Goes like that, and you can see it's, about 8 inches ish. Kind of skinnier, narrower, so it'll make the whole frame of it narrower and stronger. Um, and then we cut the tops off right here. We cut the tops off, and don't look at the dirty weld. It's all spool gun because there's a lot of welding and a lot of hard kind of getting inside those. But anyway, so we cut the top off, and then the top gets re-put on like this. I take a pillow block bearing, and basically this hole is already here on this one. I just did the 4 pillow block holes to mount the pillow block inside. Same thing on that one there. That's the other half. This is basically how I build it is I put it on the table, I square everything up within this leg, and then that's still hot. And then once that leg is ready to go to that one, I'll get it all back up on the table, standing up. I machined a bar down um, out of, I think, like 1.75 inch bar stock, and then what I did is I take the ends, you can barely see it right there, and I turn the ends down to fit inside the pillow blocks, and that aluminum tube will end up sliding over that bar, and this will be our pivot. So on this one, the hole wasn't as big, so I gotta make room for this bar to sit down all the way. Um, and then we have some plate, some like 1/4 inch aluminum plate that will take and actually we'll bore a hole like in the top here. We'll bore a hole, and we'll kind of give it a little angled design, and then that pipe over there will slide through 2 plates, and then they'll go on that cube like that. Um, Obviously these aren't quite wide enough, but we're actually going to weld the 2 plates together, center them, and then do everything we have to do, and then that aluminum pipe will get welded to these get bolted to that, and then it acts like a a swing basically. And he's going to, I'll put these away. He adds these weights, basically just regular gym weights, on. We're gonna have them added on down here. This will be the bottom. So we're gonna add them on. It'll be 3 cubes. The weight will actually hang, and it'll sit something like that. And it'll be front and back side. He'll probably have like 4 45-pound plates on it, and then it'll swing through. And that is a counterweight to whatever he puts. Oh, there you go. Whatever he puts where. So this will be the pivot right here, just under 5 foot. And then whatever he adds to the top, you know, probably 3 cubes, maybe 4 cubes, he'll add to the top. And there'll either be a performer, you know, there'll be something up there. He can hang things off of it. But that's kind of just a little insight into other things we do. I don't really have much of his stuff here right now with all the parks being closed down, but that's what a lot of these rings, you always see these rings around. I roll all these rings on either that one or this one. So we do a lot of, and I'll put in a picture of the sway pole that he features at Universal Studios. But that's pretty cool. And kind of that square ring, we did them in round. We did, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but basically the ring is kind of, I want to say it's together, or maybe it's apart at the top and bottom, and then it comes together like on the sides and the middle. I can't remember exactly how we did it. Or we may have done it 2 rings, you know, like 7 inches apart, 10 inches apart, something like that. But he lights those up, and the performer stands kind of in the middle of the ring on a seat that we built for him, that pivots around 360 degrees. She could sit there and spin all she wants, or whoever's up there. So I'll post a picture in there, and I'll try and find the link to the video. But this is just a quick update. This is kind of what I'm doing. Waiting on a couple parts for the S10. Got the 33 out. He brought that home, Nightmare car. And then the Capri, Chris with the Capri, he bounces in and out to get little things finished up on the car, just very, very small little things. Like last he was here, we did the seat belts. He's gonna come, believe he's coming today we're gonna do the seat back support. That's about, we're at the shop today, and just to have a video out. We got the mini crane extended. I got both of the arms. Both of these arms are extended, which brings it up to like 54 inches or something to the center, to where it was basically this cut here was there. That's the other frame back there, you know, so height wise it's much taller. And we made the plates with the bolt holes to go in the side of the cube, and then he's got the couplings on, which you'll have, these are the nipples, and then you have couplings that get pinned to extend cube on cube. But that's pretty much it. So the steel bar that I was machining sits inside that aluminum tube and then goes into the bearings. And I actually, on the end of the rod, I drilled and tapped for a 1/2 inch 13 grade 8 bolt. Then we use a big washer to get around to the outside diameter of the bearing, and that keeps that bar captured in the bearing, keeps the frame nice and tight together. So pretty much what he'll do is he'll bolt more of these pieces on the top here on all 4 corners, and then you get the tall couplings Then you take another cube and you'll set it over this, and he'll just build up however high he wants. It can go 3 cubes down, including this one, so it can go, you know, 2 more cubes can get added on. And then he'll have the bar running front to back for the weights that he'll add to kind of counterbalance it. And the only thing I got to finish is the bolt holes in the bottom to mount it to the plate. This has a turntable that bolts to, and it's motorized, and it can turn 360 degrees. Let me shut this pump off. That thing is loud. So that'll be, you know, it'll be pretty cool. It'll be something different. It's not 100% done. We have to do all the plating on it and everything, but he's gonna take it as is and test it and make sure that, you know, it performs how he wants it to perform, and that it's not, you know, like wiggly or anything like that. It's really hard. The thing's tall to get in the whole video, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so we're gonna come back down tomorrow and probably gonna start moving everything around to get the caddy and the Escalade and the van toward the front, so I can start working on those. And Jeremy's vet is hiding over there under the car cover. So I'll have separate videos on that. And for now, I appreciate you watching. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to be notified of when the new videos come out, and leave a comment. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.